And our 16 Pack a Backpack drive is taking place this morning. We're out all over Michiana collecting school supplies. How you can help.
So if you donate to Plymouth, it's going to stay in this local area. And we needed to certainly make that point for a lot of the areas here. So come on out. We are here till 10 o'clock. We would love to see your donations. Come on by and say hi. And hey, if you got a weather radio that needs programmed, bring that by. I'll take care of that as well. We're full service here, aren't we? Now we're going to send it up to David in St. Joe.
Thanks so much, Cindy. And I got to tell you, we're here live at the McDonald's on Niles Avenue in St. Joe, and it's starting out as a great morning, getting a few donations here to the McDonald's. But as Cindy mentioned, it helps so many of these kids this time of the year. School starting up, you have that extra pencil, maybe some notebooks at home that maybe you got for your kids for school supplies. It's best, bring them on over here. There's so many kids, unfortunately, that go out to school and unfortunately just don't have the pencils, the paper, the pens, anything that they need. And it also slows down the learning process.
A beautiful morning here at the WNDU studios. The sun's trying to peek out. We have a lot of help here with the Mishawaka volleyball team. And this is our 14th year for Pack a Backpack. Jeff, it only gets bigger.
It really does. I mean, the turnout is always surprising in a good way. And it should be this year, too.
It should be. And we are very pleased that for the second year, Paki Kelly is here with the Kelly Cares Foundation. They do so much for Michiana and are joining us. They do so much for cancer and everything else. Paki, tell us why you got involved.
Well, we have 3 pillars in our foundation, being health, community, and education. So this was a really easy one for us to get involved in. As a teacher for 13 years, I understand the first day of school and how important that is to have kids ready and excited about starting on the right foot. And this is a great program to get kids started on the right foot every school year.
And we really appreciate you being here. And Tricia has long golfed with you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, there's always this golf outing where you have a little bit of fun, but we raise a lot of money, and that is coming up. Do you have the date off the top of your head?
October 1st.
October 1st. We're going to have a good time with this. But we're certainly glad you're here. We found the perfect backpack for our outfit today. And look, it's already got my beverage off to the side. I'll take that. What else is inside here, Paki?
We're definitely going with the pink theme.
Yeah.
We got the pencil holders, a couple of those, different variations of pink, and the ruler.
All right. Wait, my cell phone's
And
in
your
there,
cell
Paki.
phone, which
Come
is not
on.
allowed in
What?
schools.
All
Some
right,
rules
we'll
on
just
that.
keep it in the backpack, but
keep
not
it in the
today.
backpack.
All right, we're encouraging people to get into these areas that we have throughout Michiana, drop off these backpacks. If you can't make a donation, and Kelly Cares Foundation is making a huge donation, we want to bring somebody in very special now. Go ahead.
The Kelly Cares Foundation would like to donate a $10,000 check to the 16-pack
Don't worry, it doesn't get any easier after all these years.
Exactly, but to help supply those backpacks as well to get the school year started right off.
And this is a good reminder, too. You can write your own check to St. Vincent de Paul. Just make sure that you put 16 Pack a Backpack in the memo line, and we'll take those donations and go to work for Michiana kids. Paki, thank you so much. Maureen, I'm going to give this back to you.
Well, we just want to encourage people to come on out and visit us. We're at 3 McDonald's locations. We're here at the WNDU studios. Come out, say hello. It doesn't have to be a large donation. Any donation helps, and that's what we're looking for.
Good morning, Gabby.
Good morning, Gabby. How are ya?
We are having fun already bright and early this morning. We are located on Elkhart Road right here in Goshen, and we have some supplies already. People have been generous here in Goshen. Take a look at what they've collected already.
We had a shredding event here in June, and it was a huge success for Pack a Backpack, wasn't it?
It certainly was. In fact, there were 621 vehicles that went through the lines. We needed both parking lots. We collected 44,000 pounds of paper. And also, we ended up with about $5,300 in donations for Pack-A-Back. And so, and with 1,000 of that being donated by the Notre Dame Federal Credit Union. And of course, our concern is from the Better Business Bureau's standpoint was to protect the identity of people, and that's why we have the Shred-a-thon. But it was absolutely fabulous. The people were so nice going through. It's a fun thing to work, and in addition to that, it really makes you feel good when you're helping someone else, and in this case, it was a double take. We're helping protect the identity of individuals and businesses, and also helping Pack Backpack.
And we were able to get a lot of backpacks with that money you raised, right?
That's right. We were able to purchase over 1,000 of them.
All right. Andrima, thank you very much for your shredding event and for helping us out here. Now we're going to T Squared.
Thanks so much, Maureen. And what's more appropriate than now Trish and I have matching backpacks?
Very nice, isn't it?
But we need more of these. We need more backpacks, and we need more school supplies at this point. We've had a good flow of people this morning, but we need more.
Yeah, look, in fact, a minivan just pulled up with a whole bunch of supplies that were just donated, and we just really appreciate you going shopping and just bringing by the kids. You know, that's what I do, Tricia. I take my kids shopping and say, hey, pick out something that you want for school. We look for a good sale, and then, you know what's really nice is when they pick out something for another child, and that sense of giving is a lesson learned, and that's what we certainly hope. These girls have been working really hard for us behind the scenes, and that's the message that we want. We want everyone to have this kind of joy and have a lot of fun in going back to school, and they need a new backpack. My kids are probably going to use the same backpack from last year, and a lot of kids will do that. But if you have the need for a backpack, you have the need for new supplies, that's what we're certainly hoping that, you know, when you go out shopping, pick up a few extra things.
Because I love school supply shopping. One of my favorite things to do in school, but it's expensive, and a lot of people don't have the money to spend. So, you know, if you're going out, these backpacks, $8, $10, they go a long way.
Yeah, they will. And you know what? We can make a check donation go even farther. We can buy in bulk with the donations that you give. So we certainly hope you'll consider bringing by supplies, and if not, maybe some cash.
But if you add 5 and 1, that's 6,000. I understand you have a check for...
We do, yes. So we would like to present to 16 Pack a Backpack along with the Shred-a-thon a check for $6,000 from your Notre Dame Federal Credit Union family.
Maureen, it has been a successful day. We are so proud of this generous community. We see it year in and year out that they just know how to give.
We really do, Trish, and that's the wonderful thing about our community. When you ask Michiana to show up, they show up. Now, it was a little early when we started this morning. We will all admit that, but people still came out. There were kids that mothers dragged out of bed and brought around. And Gary, I think your weather forecast had something to do with that.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's the weather forecast or the rhymes that go along with it, but we're in for a pretty nice day.
So thank you, Michiana, for being with us once again for our 14th Pack a Backpack Drive. We couldn't do it without you. We love you. Thank you, Michiana.
Thank you.
We had so much fun this morning at our 14th annual 16 Pack a Backpack, and thanks to your donations, we collected box after box of notebooks, binders, markers, and every other school supply a child could need. We've raised $25,000 so far, thanks in part to Kelly Cares Foundation, Notre Dame Federal Credit Union, McDonald's, and our Shred event partners, the Better Business Bureau. That money and donations from you will provide more than 5,000 children with everything they need for school. Trisha Hart was with us this morning and has a recap of some of the fun.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
News Center 16 thanks you for helping make back to school easier for families across Michiana.
16 Pack a Backpack.
From 4 locations in Goshen, Plymouth, St. Joe, Michigan, and here at the WNDU studios. Markers, crayons, and paper came pouring in.
I'm going back to school in a couple of days. I need my supplies in the worst of ways. Erasers, paper, pencil, and glue. Help these kids get back to school.
We are loving Pack a Backpack.
Local McDonald's have been collecting supplies and donated $3,000 to St. Vincent de Paul, money that will go towards purchasing even more school staples.
We all live here. This is all part of our community, and so anything we can do to make this, our Michiana area, a better place to live and be, we're all for it.
U.S. Senator Joe Donnelly stopped by and dropped off his very own backpacks.
To bring a backpack by makes that kid feel pretty special on first day of school.
Even Michiana's littlest residents were excited to lend a hand. Over the past 14 years, Pack a Backpack has been able to deliver more than 41,000 back-to-school kits.
Last year we gave out over 40 backpacks that were so full of supplies, paper, pen, pencils, binders, notebooks.
Everything imaginable to start a school year off right.
Pack a Backpack! And the ladies you saw right there packing up donations were from Mishawaka High School's volleyball team. Between them and UPS handling logistics, 16 Pack a Backpack will be able to organize and distribute this year's school supplies. You can call the United Way hotline at 211 to sign up to receive a backpack, and it's not too late to donate. We'll be taking donations at our WNTU studios through the end of the week. And once again, thank you for helping us and the children of Michiana.